What the hell's going on around here today? All the suits look like a donkey kicked them in their tender bits.
That is a very specific analogy, but the reason everyone's upset is Mutiny is creating their own title, the NXT Mutiny Championship.
Why should we care? It'll go right down the memory hole with the multiversal Infinite Championship and every other fake belt in history.
We're already bleeding superstars to their side. An NXT Mutiny champion gives them even more credibility. I tried to get Triple H to stop them, but he hasn't even returned my call. If Mutiny keeps gaining momentum, I'm on track to be the last GM of Raw, which is a distinction I'd prefer to avoid.
I'm not looking to be the last man hired for your show either.
What can we do at this point other than sit back and watch?
My partner and me took their Unity belts. How about I go down there, win their made-up tinfoil title myself, and show them exactly what I think about it?
That's borderline nuts. We're in a war, and you'd be walking behind enemy lines without any backup.
I don't need any backup.
I can't officially sanction this, but it sure would make an impression. And if somehow you pulled it off, it might turn the tide of the whole war. You sure you want to do this?
Let's roll. I'm going to walk into Mutiny's house, put my feet up on their couch, and serve them a case of frosty Stone Cold Steve Austin style whoop-ass.
Hell yeah.
Mark Coffey getting ready for a battle against Nathan Frazier.
I hope they tear each other apart.
What the hell? One half of the Unity champions just tossed Nathan Frazier aside like a sack of wheat.
It looks like the Unity champ is going after Coffey next.
And the referee is going to let this one go. We have a new matchup, guys.
What we have is a fight.
This wasn't a scheduled match, but it looks like we're going to get it nonetheless.
And it looks to me like Mark Coffey's about to become the second member of the NXT Mutiny roster tonight who's going to lose some teeth to one half of the Unity champions.
Mutiny claims to like anarchy. Well, tonight, they're getting all they can handle.
Oh, man. Takedown.
Collar and elbow.
And look at this, able to get wrist lock control.
Finding a way out to get the top wrist lock here. Caught with a punch. Effective body blow.
With authority. He's taken on some damage at this point.
Well, this is what he's trained for, to be able to put up with this kind of damage.
And Coffey is really being knocked around here.
Coffey now just trying to survive.
Single leg drop kick caught him. Here you go.
Pedigree! Looks like he knew what was coming up.
These two have learned each other so well.
Steering clear there.
Oh, this is going to be nasty. Full Nelson slam.
And Coffey is laid out.
Boom! Time to end this.
Oh, stop.
And Coffey is laid out.
Into the cover. Oh, my God. Did you see that? Kick out at one.
You gotta be kidding me.
Everyone here is in shock.
That was plan A, and it didn't work. He must be thinking about plan B at this point. And Coffey is really being knocked around here.
Coffey now just trying to survive.
He got out of dodge just in time.
Being placed in the corner here. That got turned around on Mark Coffey. We might be nearing the limits of this match.
Yeah, this is troubling. Can only hold on for so long now. Look at this. He's feeling it and looking for some support from the crowd.
kick right to the back. Delivers the knee.
Eats a punch to the face. Finally, Coffey's able to interrupt these attacks for a moment.
Oh, this is going to be nasty. Full Nelson slam.
And Coffey is laid out.
And now he's really stepping up the pressure.
He just isn't letting up on this offense.
Oh, caught him.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No way. No way. Game over. There it is.
Now the pin. 2. Coffey's been defeated, but apparently that isn't enough for the WWE loyalist.
He's kicking Coffey right out of the ring. It looks like the Unity Tag Champ has something to say.
Everybody in this building knows I go where I want to, when I want to. So when I heard Mutiny was getting big ideas about making up their own title, there was only one place I was gonna be. And that's right here in NXT Mutiny. I just obliterated 2 of your guys, and I'll do the same thing to the rest of your damn roster if I have to. Because that mail order belt, I'm taking it just like me and my partner took the Unity titles. So go ahead and...
You knew this had to be coming.
Kevin Owens is one of the leaders of NXT Mutiny, and he has heard enough.
When you came out here like a tough guy jumping people from behind, I thought about sending the entire locker room out to smash you like the tackling dummy that you are. But I have a better idea. See, I'm not going to let some WWE poster boy ruin our show. You want this mail order belt that's about to become the most valuable prize in the business? Then all you have to do is compete in our main event tonight. A qualifying gauntlet match.
One of the biggest superstars in WWE is going to main event NXT Mutiny in a gauntlet match.
And if he wins, he'll have a shot at being the first ever NXT Mutiny champion.
Hey, you. My name's Psycho Sally, and
I don't want to hear one word from any of you traitors. What's wrong? Too afraid to mouth off now that we're standing face to face?
I thought you didn't want to hear one word from any of us traitors.
Well, it is kind of boring out here in the parking lot. So might as well say your piece.
I was just going to ask if you're hungry. Catering is really good tonight. There's even cake!
If Bailey and Kevin Owens think I'm walking into some trap right before I run your little gauntlet...
Wow, you seem really mad. Are you more of a pie person?
Look, I don't know you, Psycho Sally. This isn't personal. But you're a soldier on the wrong side of a civil war where you're the bad guys.
We're the bad guys? You and your partner broke into our arena, kidnapped our producer, then proved what heroes you were by returning the Unity Championships to the company that fought creating them for years.
After Mutiny declared war on WWE and attacked our whole damn roster.
Mutiny has a lot of people who used to be on your roster. Makes you wonder what they see and you don't.
The only thing I see is that I'm fixing to take that pretend belt your side just made up and turn it into scrap.
Every belt is pretend until people agree that it's real. You sure you don't want some cake?
Yeah, I'm sure.
This superstar didn't just walk into the Lion's Den. He did it carrying a bunch of stakes.
Well, he came here from Raw looking for a fight, and Kevin Owens gave him one against 3 of Mutiny's best.
The reward will be worth the risk if that man carries Mutiny's new championship back to WWE, Corey. Turn things around into the waistlock from behind. Ooh.
Down to the mat and gets into a headlock position. And Noam Dar sidesteps.
Locking up with the collar and elbow.
Showing strength here, driving them into the ropes.
Boom! A reversal. Well scouted.
Find some payback with their own reversal.
Oh, God. Face first.
Narrowly escaping there.
Each athlete finding an answer for everything thrown at them.
He is determined to fight out of this predicament. Oof! Effective drop kick to the face. He saw that one coming.
Side blade.
Nicely done.
Sent into the corner. Oh, targeting the arm. This has got to hurt. Not a whole lot you can do with a bum wing, guys. Tornado step suplex.
Amazing. Kick to the gut. Cranked around into a neck breaker.
Noam Dar is just getting knocked around.
Dar on the wrong side of every exchange lately.
Caught with a neck breaker. He's got that look in his eye. It's go time.
Oof! Kick finds it.
And an elbow.
Being stalked, being measured, and clueless to it all.
Oh, Dar saves himself.
Sling blade.
Oh! He looks like he's about to put his opponent in their place.
He's taking a beating, but can he hold on?
Yeah, he is struggling to get back into the swing of things. Maneuvers out of the way.
Single leg drop kick caught him. Ooh, devastating kick. Soul kick. Ooh, drop right across the neck. He could do it here. Oh, man, he's out. Noam Dar is eliminated from this gauntlet match.
All right, here we go with our second to last entrant.
So who's next? The one and only Axiom is ready to make some noise.
A moment of calm in the storm of this gauntlet match.
Axiom at the mercy of his opponent.
Axiom now just trying to survive.
Standing Shiranui. It takes a certain level of athleticism to pull that off. Connects the fist to the face. Great counter.
Across the top rope, all the way to the floor.
No way. He quickly gets out of dodge.
Face, meat floor.
I think I see a few teeth on the floor.
Wow, breathtaking standing shooting star.
Pulling him in for the boom breaker.
Right to the lower back. Axiom sensed that was coming. Kick to the gut. Hooked up. DDT. Boom. Gets out of the way of that one.
Cinches up the arm and a
Vicious kicks to the jaw.
I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
In a weakened state here, guys.
Quick strike to the lower body.
And a kick. Oh,
Ooh, sharp kick.
oh, caught him.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No way. No way. Pedigree. Cover.
2 count. No, stops the count at 2.
That is just pure instinct at this point. Ooh. Ooh, stinging kick. And he avoids what was coming.
Stops the kick.
Both athletes showing incredible reflexes here.
Axiom reverses.
Ooh. Axiom sensed that was coming.
Ah, jumping knee strike.
Lights out. Big forearm.
And stays one step ahead.
Big kick right to the gut.
Arm cinched. Look at these vicious kicks to the jaw.
Axiom at the mercy of his opponent.
Axiom now just trying to circle.
Oh, this is going to be nasty.
Full Nelson into the slam. And that can vanquish Axiom. This looks like the setup too.
Oh, stop.
And that can vanquish Axiom.
And going for the pin. The rope save him.
Well spotted by our official.
Oof. Oh, what a kick.
Great ring awareness saved him.
Both sides with an answer to every piece of offense.
Pedigrees! Is it enough? The cover! 2. Yes, Axiom has been eliminated. Time to hit the showers.
Here's our final entrant. Gauntlet match finale time. All right, here comes Lee to make some noise in this gauntlet match.
The hunger and drive of the NXT talent. That's what this is all about.
Sling blade! And the momentum's clearly against West now.
Can West recover from this adversity?
Oh, square shot with the back elbows ends that.
Poorly timed offense there.
Oh, he had that scouted.
Trading counters here.
German suplex. But that's not all.
Into a ripcord lariat. What a combination.
Ouch. Quickly slips behind. Snap German suplex. Oh, man, that was nasty.
They weren't that good looking anyway.
Blow after blow. He's on continuous assault.
An absolute display of dominance from him here. Arm cinched. Look at these vicious kicks to the jaw.
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind.
Setting up again.
Oh, stop.
Wesley is in serious danger. Dishing out a suplex.
And here's the cover.
Could be it.
Is this enough? No, it isn't. He kicked out. He kicked out.
How in the world did he do that? He's got the support of the whole arena right now.
Single leg drop kick caught him. And West can't stop any offense coming his way.
Can West recover from this adversity? Big boot to the gut and a thunderous forearm to follow. Oh, and a forearm.
He's getting pumped, he's getting focused, and he's taking the WWE Universe with him.
No! Forearm to the base of the skull.
Kick right to the midsection.
For a schoolboy.
Super kick. He's just looking absolutely bullied right now.
He's got to fight his way back into this.
Drop kick to the face.
Ooh! West did his homework.
Ah, jumping knee strike.
Lights out.
And into into the turnbuckle he goes. And he needed that badly.
West showing how hard it is to fully shut him down. Dueling reversals.
There's the sling blade.
Basement drop kick.
He wants his crowd on their feet. He wants them to make some noise.
Turns it around.
Stunner!
We're seeing one response after another. Neither superstar gaining a foothold. Oof, no way home.
Yeah, and I don't think that's what was in mind there.
I don't know if there was anything in mind there.
Kick right to the back of the leg. Really feeding off all of his faithful fans.
Snapmare driver.
And with all these blows to the head, he has to be disoriented.
I think that's the plan, Cole. Try to keep him on the back foot.
And the focus of the attack continues to be the head.
It's a very effective target in the long run.
Each counter leaving these competitors at a stalemate. Uh-oh.
Are you kidding me? Back of his neck. Wards off that offense from Wes.
Put into the corner. What?
Off the second rope. Blackout.
Leveled by his own
Looking for the
move.
pin. Kicked out at one. Even the ref can't believe it.
He just said, no way, not to my own move.
And I think to get the pinfall, you have to try that maneuver one more time.
Whoa, leaping through the air.
Both arms hooked. The full Nelson slam.
Wes went down in a heap.
If this lands, it's over.
Phoenix splash.
Turning it into the pin.
2.
Gets the elimination and the win.
Here is your winner, Aaron Slater.
If NXT Mutiny holds up their end of the bargain, this man will be competing for their new championship.
I think we're going to see a trap spring anytime now because there's no way Kevin Owens and Bayley would let that happen.
I'd question your strategy with all this mutiny title stuff, but I kind of feel like you're making it up as you go along.
You ever known me to do anything different?
I know you also didn't have a plan when you decided to climb Old Man Thompson's tree, and we had to call the fire department to carry you down. Not a great look.
Oh, sure. Bring up my childhood trauma.
Hopefully you're triggered enough that you actually give some thought to what you're doing.
That was a long time ago. I've refined my improvisational technique.
Beating everyone up is only a technique until you lose a fight.
We got ourselves a real simple solution then.
Yeah, you just have to keep winning. Here's the thing. Doesn't this all seem a little easy? Mutiny could have jumped you, but they didn't. Not to mention this whole mystery chamber twist. Something's up.
Trust me, if they have something planned, I'll be ready for it. The price is worth the cost. We got the Unity belts. I take this new title off the table. Mutiny doesn't have much left after that.
Your mind's made up, so this is a losing argument. Good luck down there.
We have no idea who is in those Mutiny mystery pods, guys.
What we do know is that every man in that chamber is going after the guy carrying WWE's banner.
This superstar knew the risk going in, Corey. Now we're going to see if he can reap the rewards and become the first ever Mutiny champion.
DDT!
He's able to counter that. Wow.
A masterful display of defense from both wrestlers.
A big kick to the gut.
And a thunderous forearm to follow. Into a big right. Oh.
He almost got caught by that one.
Spinning kick to the gut. Caught him right in the jaw.
Ugh, what a shot. What a shot. Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught.
Then a knee right to the throat. It goes without saying that there is a certain disdain for your opponent when you pull off something like that. Wolfgang isn't being given a chance to breathe.
Any attempt of offense from Wolfgang is being sapped. And right now, Andre Chase is next to set foot in the Elimination Chamber matchup.
There's some power behind that punch. Pops up their opponent.
Pop up powerbomb. The arm absorbing the damage.
Wolfgang got out of the way.
Big forearm.
2 knees. You're going to need your back adjusted after that one.
Able to capitalize on Chase's mistake. Jumping knee strike.
Lights out.
Neck breaker.
A bone-rattling knee.
For a schoolboy.
Super kick.
Pulls the ripcord.
Ripcord knee.
He's already feeling the effects. Wolfgang isn't being given a chance to breathe.
Wolfgang needs to reformulate a strategy.
We were all counting down the seconds until Hudson entered the chamber.
Cinched in. Snapmare driver. I guess he doesn't think he's done enough damage to put this one away yet.
Elbow.
That one busted up Andre. Yokes up their opponent.
Sidewalk slam delivered.
And there's the cover. He's able to beat a 2 count.
Kicking out now sends a very clear message. We've only scratched the surface here. Many more eliminations to come.
Falcon arrow.
Incredible. Both arms hooked.
The full Nelson sway.
Is it enough to put Chase away?
Kick to the gut.
Cracked around into a neck breaker. We'll see what Jensen has in store for the rest of the chamber. Bang! Crucial counter there. Launched right out of the ring. A jumping knee strike.
Lights out.
Takes the cover.
The walls are closing in now.
Launching.
Looking to get airborne here.
Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking
From the top.
Sliding out of danger there. Takes another trip to the skies, and it pays off once again.
capped off with a big one.
Oh, my God.
Schoolboy, no, rolls through.
No clue what we're about to see from Frazier in the chamber. Scattered it and fired back with a punch straight to the face.
Pedigree!
Meanwhile, we see Frazier.
Stomping. Ouch.
Getting clubbed by the axe handle. Spiked with a Uranagi. Oh. Frazier may be thinking high risk. We're going to finish it off. Brooks experiencing a bit of a setback with that maneuver.
Yeah, and that was a creative bit of agile offense from Frazier there. Good Lord, scarily close to 3.
Steps out to one of the most treacherous sections of the chamber.
Uh-oh. We're gonna see it. Pops up their opponent.
Pop up powerbomb. Hoisted up.
Gutbuster.
Nice go behind. Into a high-impact backdrop suplex. A monstrous German suplex. Will the third time be the charm?
The tripleta. Good night.
Oh, he saw it coming. Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count.
This is it.
The final three. One of these superstars will win this Elimination Chamber match.
We'll take things into the ring. Both arms hooked.
The full Nelson slam.
Is there any life left in Jensen? Battle of counters. No one's getting their full offense in. Uh-oh.
Phoenix splash!
Gosh, how'd he do that?
Victory nearly in hand for Fraser.
Oh, he kicked out.
I thought for sure this thing was wrapped up.
Oh, strong impact.
Oh, God, the crimson is flowing. He's seriously hurt.
Hangs on by a thread.
Man, oh man, what resilience.
He's got to be running on instinct alone.
It is unreal that this match is still going on after a maneuver that would end most matches.
Snap power slam.
Kick to the back.
Ah, jumping knee strike.
Lights out.
Gosh.
Kick to the gut. Hooked up. DDT.
Uses the edge of the knee.
Big forearm. Oh, he's looking to completely render this leg useless.
The stump puller. Leg snap. Jensen falling victim to an onrush now.
Brooks is finding no salvation here.
Ooh.
Arm system. Look at these vicious kicks to the jaw.
Massive miscalculation on that one.
And he now slides back into the ring, taking aim on the arm.
Got it. No, just a two.
How in the world did he kick out? Oh, man. Jensen's down, and he might be out.
Down on the neck with reckless abandon.
He avoids the contact.
Big boot.
Finds the roll-up. And then there were two. Sudden.
The pin. It's all or nothing time. He survived the gauntlet. He survived this mutiny mystery chamber. And now he's not only one half of the Unity champions, but the very first NXT Mutiny champion.
Mutiny's leadership cannot be happy.
I don't like to compliment Mutiny, but that is one nice-looking championship.
Guys, what's the new champ doing? Is that a sledgehammer?
This might be a short-lived run for that championship.
I think you're right, Cole.
He's destroying the brand new NXT Mutiny title.
Not only that, but he's sending a strong and clear message, Cole.
Look at that. All the work that went into it, destroyed by the very first champion. You'll love to see it.
If you're on Team WWE, and I am, maybe this is a sign of things to come. Maybe we are one step closer to the destruction of Mutiny.
We can only hope.
Wow, what a statement. What an incredible victory for WWE. First, you basically steal the Unity Championships. Now you destroy our first ever NXT Mutiny Championship belt that we didn't even give a damn about in the first place. That's right. You never wondered why we didn't come out and stop you from wrecking our title? Or why we even gave you the opportunity to win it in the first place? Or why when those mystery pods open, that it wasn't some big WWE superstars who had jumped to Mutiny? It's because you played right into our plan. Not only did you spend 2 weeks spiking our ratings, you wore yourself out, showing us exactly who the weakest links in Mutiny's chain were. And now, we've cut them out. So thank you. You managed to make Mutiny that much stronger. Maybe next time, think twice before you barge in here with a head full of steam and no real plan. Or better yet, don't think twice. Seems to work out better for us that way.
That's the way you make an impression. Bust in through the front door and make them choke on their own egos.
I appreciate it, but the way KO spun things didn't make it feel like a win.
Come on. You walked into their house, beat half their roster, and turned their fancy title belt into shrapnel. Kevin Owens was just spinning.
She's right. If I had to guess, they didn't expect you to go rampaging through like a bulldozer. KO made all that up to save face.
They could have jumped me at any time, but they didn't. They put a bunch of scrubs into the chamber match. Hell, Psycho Sally came out to the parking lot to offer me some cake. Makes me wonder.
If they created a title because they knew you couldn't resist going down there to win it, sacrificed a bunch of their own guys just to see if they could hang with you, then baked you a cake? That seems a little egocentric.
Well, when you put it like that.
Hold that thought. My phone's blowing up with some big announcement that Triple H just posted on social media. Let's watch it.
For the past 2 months, the WWE board has kept a close eye on the movement known as NXT Mutiny. As previously stated, we've taken a stance of neutrality. Our position has not changed, but I'm here to announce there will be a clear and definitive end to this conflict at Survivor Series. It will be Raw and SmackDown on one side, NXT Mutiny on the other, squaring off in a best-of-3 series of matches to determine the fate of WWE. If Raw and SmackDown win, they can return things to normal and decide to punish NXT Mutiny for their uprising. If NXT Mutiny wins, WWE might look a whole lot different. There may not even be a Raw or SmackDown anymore. We are prepared for any outcome because this truly is a new era of equal opportunity. I have one more announcement. Before Survivor Series at NXT No Mercy, there will be a special preview match for the Unity Tag Team Championships. On one side, it will be the current champs, and on the other, the former champions from NXT, Jacy Jayne and Alexis King. So Raw, SmackDown, NXT Mutiny, when it comes to Survivor Series with the future of WWE at stake, are you ready? I said, are you?
I'm so sorry for interrupting Triple H's big announcement, but I have my own to make. It's not going to be Jacy Jayne competing in the Unity title match, because we're initiating Freebird rules, and I'll be stepping in to make sure we take back what's ours. In fact, taking back the Unity titles is just the first step in taking back all of WWE and getting rid of the dead weight known as SmackDown and Raw. See you soon, dummies.
Are you serious? You know, it's one thing for Hunter to stay neutral, but now he's giving Mutiny a legit opportunity to take control of WWE? This guy's playing favorites. Hell, he might even be one of them.
Who knows at this point?
Fine. If Mutiny is doing Freebird rules for the preview tag match, then so can we. I want in.
You sure that's the right move?
I never got revenge for getting put on the shelf by the Unity champs. This way, I'll get my hands on Alexis King and the traitor who sent them after me.
Okay, you could take my place in the match, but I'll be out there in your corner to watch your backs.
Deal.
All that matters is we defend the titles. We're gonna need all the momentum we can get as we head toward Survivor Series.
Agreed. So let's not lose.